up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee Tea, and let's do this Diddy update. Now, CNN has said that Diddy's estimated $400 million fortune can be seized if he is convicted. Now, let's not forget, in 2022, his net worth was $1 billion. That number has dropped to $400 million right now, which is still quite a bit. But according to Chief Legal Analyst Laura Coach, she says that they could take Diddy's assets if he is found guilty in his federal trial. So that is definitely something that can happen. In other news, the feds also released pictures of what they found in that Miami mansion raid. And I don't know that, well, the one thing that I will say does feel a little pertinent is they did find some hollow point bullets, a handgun. They found an Uzi submachine gun and parts from an assault rifle. Other things I feel like are, just to make us talk, 2 dildos standing on a shelving unit near Vaseline and Astroglide. They also found some magic mushroom capsules. They found a white powdery substance. They found marijuana pills, things like that, crotchless body stockings, knee highs, rope handcuffs. I know we've been talking about Kid Cudi taking the stand too, by the way. He is going to be testifying tomorrow, not today. So that has been confirmed. In other news, right now, the trial is happening, and on the stand is Dong Hughes. She is a board-certified clinical and forensic psychologist. She specializes in trauma and traumatic stress. And so she is the person on the stand right now. And what she's there for is to kind of help people understand what goes on with people who are victims of domestic violence and traumatic stress. She's a blind expert. She's also testified in other cases as well, including R. Kelly. And one thing that she talked about is the fact that a lot of times people do return back and have a trauma bond with the person who is victimizing them. And so abusive relationships often have love and kindness in them in addition to abuse. Clinical, that's what they're saying right now. So financial dependence, lack of resources is also another reason that people are trapped in abusive relationships. Sometimes that abuser plays a very important role in somebody staying in that situation. How are you going to leave if you don't have access to tangible resources? We hear about this all the time. Someone moves you far away from your family and friends. They don't want you to work. Next thing you know, you're financially dependent. They call that financial abuse as well. She also testified that victims often stay in abusive relationships. So for everybody online, like, she could have just left. She was able to leave. Nobody had her locked up. She said perpetrators often use various abusive methods beyond just physical violence to make victims feel trapped. It's about the power and control that the abuser has over the victim. All right, so we'll keep you updated as that trial is still going on. Now let's talk about the White House. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown did skip the Eagles' White House visit. Here is what Jalen Hurts had to say about what happened.
I wasn't available. I don't think that's pertinent. Everyone who went and was available, they seemed to enjoy themselves.
Period. That's exactly what Michelle Obama said. Also, A.J. Brown responded in this way.
I had a personal reason I was dealing with that day. It wasn't about politics or who's in the office or anything. I just had something personal going on with my family.
I feel ya. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar right now. And let's talk about this budget bill that they're trying to pass. And it would be nearly $1 trillion in cuts, but some people will benefit. We'll talk about it. It's way up.